Hi, I'm Tom Holland, and I am president of the Stonehenge Alliance. And in this video and two others, we have asked Professor Mike Parker Pearson to answer a series of questions about Stonehenge and about the impact of the road widening scheme that the government is proposing should go ahead. And Mike is the perfect person to be answering our questions because he is an absolute world authority on British Neolithic archaeology. He's professor of the Institute of Archaeology at University College. And more germanely, from our point of view, he has worked actually at the Stonehenge Circle itself, but also across the World Heritage landscape for more than 2 decades now. So Stonehenge, obviously it is many things to many people. But Mike, could you just kick things off for us by answering what I guess is the most frequently asked question of all? What is Stonehenge? What is this celebrated, iconic stone circle all about?
People have asked this question for centuries. There's nothing else like it. It's unique for 3 reasons. It's the only circle that is built with stones that haven't come from its vicinity. They've all been brought a considerable distance. The Sarsens, we know, now come from 14, 15 miles to the north, whereas the bluestones have come 180 miles from West Wales. And geologists have recently discovered that the altar stone comes from far to the north. So that's the first feature. The second point is it's the only one that has lintels on top of uprights. And the third feature is that it's the only one that is comprehensively dressed. Most of the stones have been shaped. Now, I think what this is telling us is that the destination of all those stones to this particular spot means that there was something very special here that required moving people and materials from distant parts of Britain. This must have been built with an idea of drawing people from all over Britain. And we've been able to confirm that by looking at the isotopes in the animal bones at the great settlement of Durrington Walls, which was intimately connected with Stonehenge. So it's a really important monument in that respect, which makes it different to any other stone circle. The other point that's really interesting is the discovery that it started off as a cemetery, our biggest burial ground from the 3rd millennium BC. So in use from 5,000 years ago for the next 500 years. And that, I think, tells us that there is a very clear association with the dead and those who would have become ancestral in the later stages of Stonehenge, from stage 2 onwards. It builds in certain architectural features, the solstices and other aspects to do with the movements of the sun and the moon. And I think this is the sense that it's a kind of universalizing symbol for those Neolithic people. So it's building a monument really to commemorate all aspects of the human and the cosmos together in one.
Thanks so much, Mike. And in our next video, we'll be asking him to tell us what is so special about the Stonehenge landscape. But first, I just wanted to spell out for people the fact that the position over the whole Stonehenge road scheme is still incredibly precarious. The World Heritage Site remains very, very vulnerable, and as it stands, it doesn't matter which government is going to be in power. So we are going to be challenging the Secretary of State for Transport's approval of this highly destructive scheme in court. The good news is that the legal team has been granted leave to appeal. The bad news, however, and there's always bad news, is that justice isn't free. So we have created a series of clips as part of our fundraiser to stave the Stonehenge World Heritage Site from the road builders, from the bulldozers, all of that. So please, if you possibly can, do donate to the Crowd Justice Appeal. Thank you.